Hi, I'm Paul Godinez. My business is integrated speed and strength development, and I develop sport-specific training programs to address the needs of every sport. It's all about human performance and movement performance. We make you stronger and less injury prone, and we try to get you set up so that you make your peak potential and bring your performance right up to that potential. What I've done is I've taken all the years that I've been doing this, and we're making the program so that the strength that you gain is the stuff that you're going to need on the mat. We're addressing all the components, the stuff that you end up with a little bit of imbalances. We're going to try and get those things balanced out again. All these exercises are designed for wrestling. This is to help you guys get through your season, to meet your needs at each point in the season. So our ideals are to make you stronger, have you involved in the program so that we're making sure that we're all on the same page and we're all getting to the place that we want you to be, and that's performing your best at the end. Off you go. Eyes up, shoulders. Good. Straight up. It's all about the booty heels on this one. See what happens there? That's a see, that way we can get the elbows under. See if you can straighten your wrist out, so turn your knuckles to the ceiling. Made it different, didn't it? Okay, good. You flatter. You're going to be doing sets, you're going to be doing 10, 8, 8, 6 to start out with. Right here, you're coming up, up, down, down. And you want to keep your shoulders as level as possible. So I'm pressing on one hand from here and then come back down leading with the same leg, same hand. Hips as level as possible. We'll take a little turn in the shoulders, that's okay. Because again, that's where rotation's coming from now. Except now we've got the weights right up here. Weights on the front foot, okay? Then you're just gonna squat down and drive up. Weights on the front foot. So actually start out just on one leg, and you can kick that other leg back. I get all geometry on this. You're a right triangle. So this is the 90 degree at your leg in the ground, and your back leg is the hypotenuse. The only thing I remembered from geometry. So all the weights on the front, hinge forward, bring your elbows forward a little bit. There you go. You even feel that type of flexibility. The way we're doing the RDLs is it's basically it's just at the knees. It's the last bit of hip extension, okay? So we're really trying to get some strength on it. The stick, the bar, stays right up against you the whole time, okay? I really like these skinny bars because my hands are small. Eyes up, and I stand up and I finish. Hips back, hips to the bar. So you squeeze your butt right to the bar. And then it drops straight back down. And straight up. So the next one we do is a mauler, and I call it a metabolic mauler. Doesn't that sound inviting? So you're going to start out with dips. We're going to shoot for 10. So 10 dips. And I would even recommend scooting in a little bit closer so you're not too wide. I'm not a big fan of the super wide stuff. Closer to your shoulders, you're good. So you get here, get up, and do your pull-ups, and I will spot you. This is where the bands come into play. And this is why it becomes, go ahead. There you go. Both feet on the ground, there we go. Yes, so I am gonna impose some rules. And feet just slightly apart, don't let them touch. Okay, next set of pull-ups are inside grip. And as much as I'm not a CrossFit fan, there you go. Get up there. That's the mauler. Dips, pull-ups, push-ups, pull-ups. The reason we call them spur crunches is because you're spurring the ground Not that we'd encourage spurring a horse. Get your feet wider than your knees. I have to watch this with all the animal rights people. Now what I want you to do is to do the world's slowest motion full sit-up. Here you go. Hands across your chest. Good. And you, I know. Don't tell somebody who's super objective oriented to do something that's impossible. That is the worst thing ever. That's my little fun. Pull those heels down. Good. All right. Hands across your chest. Feet on the ground. Now it's a two-part sit-up. So there's a crunch and then the full sit-up. Okay? Two distinct parts. So here you crunch, sit up, slowly one vertebrae at a time on the way down. Crunch. But we're going to keep your feet here. Fingers are going to be pointed towards your toes. Now bring your fingers to your toes, not your toes to your fingers. Nice and slow, a little less of a, as I like to say, these are squeezers, not seizures.